I get XP on my builders? What does that even mean? How does that work? Triggering a Eureka gives you XP on all of your existing units, but getting them on builders doesn't really make any sense. But yet I saw the XP pop up. I saw it. He hasn't passed yet. Did I get them both? Oh my god. Holy. Huge. Huge, actually. Alright. I have loaded in. I can now see my spawn. Guess I'll move here, but I can move over along the flat land. Where do I want to settle here? Part of me is tempted to move one tile left. There's a bonus here where it's +1 amenity for every luxury adjacent to the city center. That's what it is. +1 amenity for every luxury. If I settle here, I get +2 amenities for the rest of the game. Just outright for settling turn 2 next to this. I don't know if that's like worth or not, but it is tempting. I'll do it. Fuck it. Maybe I'm trolling. We have BCY on, so I get a 3-1 city center for settling on a flat tile. If we did not have BCY, then I would never move because this would give a 2-2 city center and this would give a 2-1. But because of the settings, this gives a 3-1, so it's fine. I think this puts me at +3 amenities on turn 1 or turn 2, I guess, because that's when I settle. But I'll immediately have the 8% extra yields from high amenities, so maybe that helps to offset the later settle. That is the thought process. This is a very solid looking spawn on the whole. I see 4 sugar already. I can't complain. Let me see here. This is just regular Maya, except instead of getting extra yields for cities settled within 6 tiles, I get some combat bonuses. I also don't have any penalty on cities settled far away from the capital, so I can settle cities basically wherever I want, which is nice. Do we check the mods on the players? I think I have some people in here that I've never played with before. Yeah, and I'm on +3 amenities right away. About that 8% extra prod. Currently. This pays off. Let's see here. I guess just this direction because it's a hill so I can see further. Yeah, I'll just keep working the 3-1 so to get the faster growth here. Switching to the 1-3 and I don't get a 1-turn growth anymore. Alright, found a tribal village, cool. Let's actually have the scout finish this turn. On Maya, you do want more builders early than you do on other civs. Just because, one, you need them for, what is it, housing? Because you have, like, shit housing baseline. You don't get housing from fresh water, but you get +1 housing on all farms from your civ bonuses. I mean, it's really just that. I said 1 as if I was going to make a second point, but that's kind of just it. Right, farms provide +1 housing, +1 production for adjacent observatories, and +1 gold, and you don't get any housing from settling adjacent to fresh water, so you need this. I'll do the city rename request. I just remembered I get +2 XP on all units. Anytime I pick up a, or anytime I get a Eureka. Okay, a second tribal village. Not bad. I guess I'll head northwest. It's flat land. I was hoping I'd be able to move 2 tiles, but I can't. Now, do I go writing first or irrigation? Part of me is tempted to go for writing or for irrigation. You get +1 prod on flat plantations on the civ. I'm not actually sure which one I should go for first. Obviously, I'm going writing and irrigation as my next 2 techs. I just don't know the order. That's correct. +1 pop. Okay. Kind of cracked. Actually kind of insane. Already housing capped in my capital now. Maybe I do just go irrigation here. That kind of implies that I'm getting a builder soon, though. Which I don't know if I am. Maybe I just go writing, because I'm going to go settler, and then probably place the observatory, and then after that, after I place the observatory, I'm gonna finish a builder and then finish the observatory in that order. And I think that means that I can delay irrigation until after writing, not lose any time. Oh, there's city state up here. I could see an argument for going the card that gives, what is it, faith, just because I want my Pantheon really badly. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, Pantheon dip is like enormous on the Civ, much more than on other Civs. I kind of want the plantation culture Pantheon. I oftentimes skip God King and just go straight for urban planning and assume that I'll get my Pantheon from something else. But on Maya, I think I really want my Pantheon quickly. And we already have a bunch of extra production early from the Pop Hut, so I think we can live without urban planning. Somebody said, do you have the list of your mods published somewhere? I think in the description of my Twitch stream, I think I say what the mods are, at least the main mods, which are better balanced game, better balanced maps, multiplayer helper. There's also a BBG expanded recently, which I don't think I know I don't link that anywhere. Maybe I should. Hold up, where do I settle this? Maybe just down here. You don't get fresh water housing on cities as Maya. Okay, let me go get the writing boost. There we go. Oh my god, there's a second 3-2 banana? Okay. I was just moving down here because I knew there was at least one 3-2 banana. I did not expect there to be a second one. This is a pretty good city. Alright. Let me pick up writing and then go for irrigation here. I'll keep moving west instead of moving north. I don't want to head straight towards this guy with this warrior. I don't really have anywhere else for this guy to go, though. What is this? Just extra science for adjacent plantations? Extra yields for adjacent farms? Alright. I can actually finish a settler faster by doing this. I'm housing capped anyway. I'll probably do something like this. I'll go for the builder next and then the observatory. Okay, tribal village, cool. That's also his capital. This tribal village is min distance from his capital. Okay. Part of me wants to switch off of God King, but then I've kind of like wasted the turns I put into it. Like I do kind of need to justify it by keeping it in until I get my Pantheon if I don't have any alternative sources of faith. So I will. Tips on scout pathing. I'm just trying to move as many tiles as I can generally if I see like flat land that I can like. You also can use the settler lens to see cities from further away. Like this red here, the only reason this would be red is because there's a city center within 3 tiles of it. So there's either a city state or a player right here. And I want to move towards it in case it's a city state. Another thing is that you like to move towards the north and southern ends of the map because the tundra is denser in city-states than the rest of the map due to a quirk with the map generation when playing with the mods that we use in multiplayer. Basically, in an effort to give human players better spawns, it just so ends up that it gives city-states worse spawns. I mean, I guess over here is fine. Right, city-states getting shoved into the tundra to make room for humans, and all of the good spawn locations on the rest of the map is just a common trend when playing with better balanced maps. Okay. I'm also staying at roughly this elevation. I don't want to go like too much further south than this, because city-states tend to spawn at roughly like this elevation right at the entrance to the tundra. They don't spawn in snow, usually. Okay, this is a player. What is this? Recon unit? Okay, cool. I'm getting pretty lucky with huts, actually. Like, I have gotten more huts than usual this game. Do I go southwest? I mean, this guy's going west, so I don't think I need to go southwest with this guy. Maybe I just go this direction. And then here. And we just go east. There's a player there. We move away from the player because we don't want to overlap. Oh my god, what an insane find. Do I have somewhere else that I want this other than just right next to the city here? Not really. I can't really get any farms around it putting it here. I guess I would want it here on the this rainforest tile, but I'd need to get bronze working to remove rainforest for that, so I'm probably not doing that. Take too long to place. Crazy builder hut. Just moving this guy north to get to the northern tundra and find city-states up there. Hold up. I can use the scout, like the appeal lens, to see if there's like an opening in the mountains. I can see this gives one appeal, this gives one, this gives one, so there is an opening to the south here. There can't be another mountain tile here, because otherwise this tile would have had 4 appeal, so that's like another scouting trick. I was obviously going to go for another builder here, but now I don't really need to, because I got the builder hut. Okay, let me see here. What do I do with this guy? Maybe this guy goes farm here and then plantation here, and this guy goes plantation, plantation. Plantations on flat tiles in BBG give an extra +1 prod, so it's better to improve the flat bananas than the hill bananas. Like, this banana becomes a 3-2 if I improve it. I do need to get this city's housing up somehow, though, so maybe I made a bad call with what I'm doing with these builders, actually. With that in mind. And I can make another builder. Okay. Alright. What do I make now? It's either a monument, another builder, or I start on a settler. I think I'll just start on a settler. It might have been worth it to spend 10 gold to switch out God King at this point, because I already have enough faith to found my Pantheon. It's only 12 on online speed. I just need to get lucky and have the game let me found it. What the hell is this? Literally every player in the world is stumbling on my land right now. Doesn't feel great. It just means that, what is it? I'm less likely to find tribal villages around here if I see other players' scouts coming from this direction. It means they've already scouted this land. And also, having a lot of people find you early means that you're generally, like, kind of cramped. And it is a large size map with 9 players, so we should have more room than we would normally. Hold up. Let me clear the production queue here so I get more prod into the settler next turn. Can you trade the extra sugar? The 3-1 is making my eyes hurt. I don't know what you mean. Like, I can't trade any of the sugar. They're all first ring. Oh, you mean here. You mean, like, trade with other players as a luxury resource. I thought you meant, like, switch tiles between cities. Yeah, I mean, I can't trade it just because there's, nobody else's Lux is improved. Although I didn't check that, which I should have. I get XP on my builders? What does that even mean? How does that work? Triggering a Eureka gives you XP on all of your existing units, but getting them on builders doesn't really make any sense. But yet I saw the XP pop up. I saw it. It's real. I don't know, farm here. Do I have enough resources here to go resource Liang? Nah. Let me just head east here. Could have moved all of these. Finally getting my Pantheon so late. +1 culture from plantations is available. Hell yeah. We're chilling. Let me do this for housing. Nice. City's no longer housing cap. We have big stats early, as Maya tends to do. This XP is doubled to scouts with the card. I think so. The XP from triggering Eurekas? Yeah, I mean, my scouts have more XP than my warrior does, so I think it is affected by the card. The XP this leader gets on all units for triggering Eurekas. Okay. Okay. City state 2. I was probably going to head east here, and then I saw the hut, and I'm like, okay. I'll go south then. Plan was to curve east around this. What do I do here with this guy? I mean, another plantation, sure. The land is not very flat. I can't really get anything. Like, I can't really build farms here for housing. I'll go a granary, fuck it. Dude, you get such big stats on the Civ. 19 and 9. It's like so high for turn 25. You really don't need this much science for anything. Another tribal village? Okay. That's kind of wild. It's like minimum distance. Like, tribal villages can't even spawn any closer than 3 tiles apart. Okay, somebody took it. Up here, I get amenities for settling a city with two other, whatchamacallit in first string. Luxury resources. Could also go here. Make a builder, send the builder up northeast to improve the tiles in the city. But yeah, Maya gets +1 amenity for every luxury resource adjacent to a city center, so if I settle it like right here, I get +2 amenities in the city right away. Or, you know, right here, or here, or here gives like +3, but I don't know if I want to walk that far to settle. It also doesn't, I mean, it's a fine city. I was gonna say it doesn't strike me as a particularly great city, but I think it's fine as like a 2-2 and a 3-1-1 in first rank. Okay, I can finally place a discounted comm hub. Place that there, lock in the price. Guy is a scout next to my unescorted settler, but we have a mod that causes settlers to be sent back to the city center instead of being stolen when another player steps on them, so it's not like he can actually like steal my settler. I have to debate between here or here. I'll go here. Where do I want this? It's not really easy to get it on a good tile, is it? It'd be great to put it right here, but I can't remove that until I get to bronze working. Like, I can't remove rainforest until then. I'll send this guy down here to improve horses. I need to think about how I'm getting my golden age. I just realized that I don't have it secured yet. What am I doing for that? Wait, hold up. Hold up. It's usually taken as a given that I'll get my golden age on this civ when I build my unique district, but now I'm realizing it's not. Uh, Rico for the wheel isn't doable. Campus grants and a chop? That's stupid. But if it works, and if nothing else does. Oh. Unique unit's better than campus grants if I wanted to chop something. Let me go mining so that I can chop. Somebody built Temple of Artemis. Let's see if I even need to chop. If I don't need to chop, I'm not chopping. I might get era score through scouting. No. Oh, that's crazy. This finishes it, right? 18? Yeah. Well, that was annoying. I would rather have not had to do that, but it gives me my era score. Now I complete horseback riding here. By building that pasture. I don't actually know where to send this guy. I don't have anything scouted down here that's any good. Up here is like fine. Okay, we'll send him up here. Settle it next to the tobacco. I guess I'll scout up here with this guy. Okay, we managed to hit our golden age. We should not have had to make both of our uniques, but we did. I got a lot of huts too, I thought. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tribal villages, and I met 6 players. And yet still, I had to make both of my uniques to hit golden. Crazy. Okay. Classical Republic. Influence points. I guess Recon XP still. I don't even know. Trade route yields. Builder prod was probably what I wanted, actually. Settler prod also somewhat makes sense. Oh, there's a Joburg and somebody already has a money in. That makes sense. Johannesburg is like the best city-state suzerain bonus in the game for the early game. I do kind of want Hanging Gardens. Generally good. I should have spent the Gov title. I need to figure out what I wanted on. Maybe Magnus down here and Hildy Bun Valent. Maybe I just want Hanging Gardens like here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It hits this city if I go here. I mean, ideally it'd be up here, but I can't really get it between these, they're on top of the rainforest tiles, which is annoying. Whatever, yeah, it gives +1 housing to all cities within, 6 tiles. We'll go this here. I'll take that, sure. I guess northeast. And the scientist is mathematics and what? One other random Eureka, I think. From the medieval era? Okay. The only other resource I could trade for is tobacco, which is on my continent. Like, I'm already getting tobacco. Over here in a moment. Let me activate this, then switch to a Wonder and Builder prod. I'm making so many builders early, but that's just Maya for you. Why Moksha and Cap? I didn't really have anything else that was like felt particularly good, honestly. If I had more resources, I would have considered Liang with like their promotions to give extra yields on resources. That can be really good on the Civ, +1 food and +1 prod on the city's revealed resources. But I didn't really have that many in the city. Is the problem. I have 1 if this T, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like 6 up here at the right, 7 if I swap the sheep. It's just kind of because I settled a lot of cities really close to it, honestly, that I don't have that many. Because these are cannibalizing what could have been good resources. Do I settle this on the wheat, or do I settle this in place? I think in place might be better. On the wheat gives more good tiles nearby, but in place lets me build an aqueduct later, which is good. I'll build a discounted commercial up here. This guy hit his golden age. He went normal age. Notice his culture was looking quite low. I already knew friendship with him for now. Probably switch off of France here though. Go with Babylon instead. Oh, there's some levied units from Hungary. Hold up, I should be able to get... Oh. Well, now I know what this guy's doing. Repairing. Sure. Somebody just finished Etamanaki. Probably gonna go aqueduct to aqueduct here, and then 2 industrial zones on these tiles, so I don't want to like put the commercial hub on the +4 and ruin that setup. AS here, switch off apprenticeship. Oftentimes you actually do want the Eureka for building 6 farms on the Civ. I currently only have 2, so I would need another builder for that, which would probably want to be here. I don't know if I really need that Eureka that badly, though. I feel like I can do fine without it. Should have moved everything. Whatever. I'm just assigning another governor for audience chamber value here. Gives me extra food and housing in cities that have a governor in them. Okay, let me see here. Maya always puts up such insane stats early game. It's like one of the things that the Civ is like really, really good at. Just 'cause you get so much science and culture from the build order. Which is not like really all that great, because like what you really want early is production. Like 57 by turn 36 is fine. It's like average quality production. We can start putting some turns into a builder up here. Don't want to actually finish it pre-feudalism though. Maybe I should have just started going for a settler. Somebody said maybe Liang Parks. That was also an option, yeah. I could have gone for that. That gives a lot of housing. I think people do that sometimes for that reason. Okay, I'll just move away from this guy. I didn't think I'd met him. I thought that I didn't see the loyalty pressure for some reason, but I totally did. The reason I moved towards him is because, like, oh, I want to just, like, get the, thing from meeting him. Nobody else has improved any luxury resources, bro. They probably have, they just don't have extra. Like, this guy's a bunch. Just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Somebody has extra tobacco. I just don't want to trade for it when I have tobacco right here, ideally. Trindo's been going for Liang Parks all the time nowadays. Noted. Yeah, I do not watch other streamers that much, so I don't always know whatever's trendy. I'll go back down here and check this. I just figured I could see this was the end of the river, so I knew it would probably be just as fine to go around the river and then meet the city-state, compared to crossing the river and spending all my movement in one turn. Okay, he's probably about to get extra of that, which is why he would trade it away. I could go watermill here. I could also save my gold for builders. I'm probably gonna go aqueduct here and then like industrial zone setups over here. I don't really want to farm this style. Could go for this T. Sure. A quick look at the Civ's bonuses here. It's regular Maya plus like some combat bonuses in place of the normal thing where you would get bonuses towards cities settled close to the capital and penalties for cities settled further away. So unlike regular Maya, you just settle wherever you want with this. And you get some combat bonuses, which are nice. It's like +4 combat strength on everything that's like further than a few tiles away from your capital. Yeah, +4 combat strength for units that are further than 6 tiles away from your capital is quite a bit. And then you heal 5 HP and gain 2 XP on all units upon triggering a Eureka, which is not actually that much. I thought that I might get like some free promos on my scouts, but I'm really like not. Up here is like okay, probably over here-ish. Down here is meh. I mean, it's in range of Hanging Gardens, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, over here it gets me Hanging Gardens value. Maybe I'll reveal better tiles. Hanging Gardens gives +1 housing to every city within 6 tiles, so... Oh, this isn't a city-state. I just assumed it probably would be because it's so far north, but no, this is a player. I think this is a pretty fine, okay pace. The Civ doesn't get the 5% extra on all yields like Maya normally gets on all cities that are not their capital. Hold up. I also had to work for my golden age, which was annoying. I had to make my fucking unique archer. I had to spend a build charge chopping my unique archer, which is like a scam, right? Like, why should I have to do that just to hit my golden age on Maya? No, I get this Lux in a moment. Make this guy here and then go grab it. Finally earned a free promo on my starting warrior. There's a wonder down here. Probably want to try to become suzerain of Cahokia. I want to chop this sheep before I build an aqueduct here, and then put 2 industrial zones right here. I do want like aqueduct here, actually. I could put those down. You have such high science, it's actually hard to deal with. Mark it, go here, chop that. The problem with having this high science is that my districts become more expensive every time I pick up a tech, and I'm going to be picking up a lot of techs really quickly now. Should have put in the card for extra XP on recon units. Whatever. Don't have enough time for that. Let me rename another city. Bonerville is the next one, really? Okay, quality. I need to make more settlers soon. I kind of want to avoid mathematics here because that'll give me another specialty district, which will make it even harder to get district discounts going. I want to discount a industrial zone in a moment. I need the Eureka for building 3 mines, though. Good faith by the aqueduct. Or just save and faith by the industrial zone in a bit. You try to avoid mathematics, I get it. Oh, I didn't actually paste the city rename request, even though I copied it. I could also afford to place the aqueduct here now. Guy levying Muscat next to me. And he gets a free envoy every time he levies a city-state, so it's normal, it doesn't really mean anything. I'll go up here and improve the mine. Might be too close to my capital. I want to go further down one. Oh, that actually gives me wine in 3rd ring. Okay, Pog. It's just my capital already has these min-distance cities yoinking tiles. I remember thinking, oh my god, like this city kind of wants these tiles. All this other shit. I didn't want to settle another city min-distance, then yoink these two. For some reason that cough like destroyed me just now. I don't know why. Okay. I will admit this did look sus that I moved and then found the 3rd ring line, but like not Civ replay. Okay. Okay. Need to grab this tech now. Let's shop in Magnus's city. Oh, there's wine down here, which I did not even realize. Wait, where do I want this observatory? I mean, it can kind of go anywhere, right? Which tiles will have the best like farms around it? Yes, here. You want it next to what is it, plantations? Because they give extra science adjacency, and then you want a bunch of flat tiles around them. Because you get extra yields on farms built next to observatories. Okay, next turn I put in the policy card for extra prod on settlers. And I faith buy an industrial zone here, and I'd rename this city probably first thing, because I forgot for like third turn in a row. Rename Bonerville. The next one is Naplings. Okay, right here. And then this city goes for it right here. Okay, and we obviously do the chops in Magnus's city. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will put me at like 8 cities. I don't know, just here. Let me see here. Where do I put this? I didn't move this. God damn it. And I didn't move this guy. This is bad. I should have moved the settler at least. Holy. Okay, down here, I guess. Okay. I'll probably just put a Cahokia mound on that tile. I'll put a quarry here because quarries give +1 adjacency to industrial zone. It might actually be better to chop and put a mine. This will have 1 mine next to it. If I replace this with a mine, it gets the same adjacency as it would get from a quarry because it'll go from 0.5 for mines to 1 versus going from 0 to 1 from quarries. How the math works. Hold up, which city doesn't have a trade route? Bonerville, Naplings, Hildy Van. Okay. I don't actually know where the settler goes. I guess up here. I am super cramped given that this is a large size map and we are playing with 9 players. Okay. I'll go up for Merchant Republic. Fuck it. Jade, okay. Pretty sure I didn't have that. What do I want here? I totally don't know. Sure, just +1 science per citizen. I am gonna chop this after all. I was considering quarrying it, which would have given me this Eureka, but honestly, that's like, what, 10 science from the Eureka? That's kind of nothing. Do the aqueducts give the full housing bonus as if it never had fresh water? I think so, yeah. Yeah, they give like +6 housing, always. Quite nice. I'll just go down one more. Honestly, like up here-ish. We can take out the settler prod card. Great library would be nice. We'll see if I can actually get it. It's kind of late. It's not that late, but we will see. Do I even care for the Gov title that much? Okay. Up 8 land combat units. How many more do I need? Might be able to level. Yeah, this will give me it. This is the Eureka for mercenaries. We'll just go up for Merchant Republic. I just accidentally clicked a unit somewhere. Which unit did I just move? That one. There we go. Okay, I had to hunt that down. I was like, I just accidentally queued some movement to move some unit to move way off into the distance than I didn't want to, and I had to go find it, so I stopped. These are some big industrial zones, actually. I am chilling. Oh, this levy expired. There we go. Set up the production queue. Uh, Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8. I probably do want one more city. 9 is probably good number to stop on. I could even go one up here, honestly. It's a little cramped. It has good tiles. What do I want here? Yeah, I'll just go for another settler. I don't really have a good observatory down here, which is a bit of a bummer. Chichen Itza? Yeah, I should go Chichen Itza at some point, probably. I'm not actually going to have that many rainforests left over, though, if I just chop right here. I don't actually know how good Chichen Itza will ultimately end up being, because none of my luxury resources are on rainforest. I mean, I guess these two bananas are, but they're not luxes, right? My bananas are all on rainforest, obviously. Hold up. Am I even finishing any builders now? Not. I could take out the builder prod card for a little bit. Maybe put in the first envoy you send counts as 2 and then dump some in some of the other city-states. The purples, I guess. I still have plenty of time for the next era. 6 turns. It's a very slow era rollover. I had one that was turn 52 a little while ago, and now we're getting one that's turn 56. Thus. Let me auto-explore all these. Grab a city rename request. Chicken Pizza XD. That one goes down here. Oh, this guy didn't give me open borders? Pretty sure I have. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I missed the Great Library. That's not surprising. I wasn't expecting to necessarily get it with how slow that was. I could go Chichen Itza now. Double Burkhold doesn't look very good here. Dropping this here so I can get the value out of this policy card and then switch it out. Diplo quarter, sure. This city needs this tile more. Grab this. Down here, maybe? To get like an aqueduct industrial zone set up with naplings. Okay. Going to go for the promo that gives an extra trade-off capacity on Reyna. What do I want here? I could go my first encampment. I don't know if I want this close. I was planning to settle it one tile further, but now I can't because this guy settled there. I guess he is kind of cramped. Why doesn't he settle this? This is like a perfectly fine city up here. I have no idea why he's settling all the way down here, but hasn't settled this like mid-distance city next to his cap. Whatever. I'm gonna move one tile over so I don't cannibalize so many tiles for my other cities. This. That, sure. Asking for open borders at the end of the turn is usually not good, because if they accept at the very, very last second, there's a bug where you have to like re-lobby to fix it if somebody accepts a trade deal. When the host's turn timer has already ran all the way down. I don't know why it happens. Just Paraxis coding. We'll move over one more tile. I don't think I get the +1 amenity for having a luxury resource adjacent to the city center. If it's like that, if the city is settled on top of the luxury, I think it actually does have to be next to it instead. Okay. Switching some tiles around for efficiency. The city had more tiles than it needed. Could go +3 industrial over here. I could also just go a encampment, another farm. Wouldn't even be bad. But let me place my first encampment here. Builder. Hokia mound, sure. I need to figure out how to get the last bit of air score. It's just swapping into that new government, I think. Mayan. Where is Hungary specifically? I see their levied units, but they're like over here. I should be like somewhat cautious. And he would have upgraded these to swordsman if he were attacking me with them, but I should still be like aware of the fact that he has his unique unit timing soon. What is this? This is not even a natural wonder. This is just a volcano that's erupted a bajillion times. I think they probably have the Governor Liang here with the extra prod on what is it? Floodplain or volcanic soil and floodplain styles. Yeah, they probably have this. Giving +1 prod on all these. I guess. I could be wrong. So. Of do I even have that many cities that are that far away from my capital? I mean, I'll put this in and then check. Fuck it. I have none, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. None. This one's about to be though. This one is definitely that far away. That I will activate the policy card here for being at least 8 tiles away. I'm playing a different version of Maya added by BBG expanded, which doesn't have the penalties for settling far away. It also doesn't have the penalties, or doesn't have the bonuses for settling close to the capital. So. I'll send this guy up here to help with this, and the other one, next one will go south. I could be running projects, like industrial zone projects right here, I realized. There's like a good engineer up for grabs. I could have gotten this already if I had been going for it. I could start sending trade routes to my allies now. Guy's standing on a tile that I want to move on to. I have a lot of tiles I could put an observatory on. Put it here. Oh, I just realized there's a banana right here in Muscat. That would actually count. I could have put the observatory there and gotten more adjacency. What map? Because you've seen boxed in by some players. It is Pangea Ultima is the map type. I was just alt-tab for a moment to copy the next city rename request, which is going to be weekly Herson stream. I can't do it during the rollover. It won't let me. Pangea Ultima is a new version of Pangea added by Better Balanced Map in a recent update, like 2 weeks ago or something. Land obsolescence. I got slot ordered on the Wonder Engineer. Do I even go free inquiry? I don't have that much commercial of adjacency. I don't think I do. I go pen brush and voice a second time and generate my science the old-fashioned way. I could get +2 amenities for settling down here, but I'm gonna go up and grab the better industrial zone setup over here. Not making any builders. Let me make this just to scout. Okay. Next turn, we get the Eureka for Buttress, assuming that we actually finish Chichen Itza. We are very dead last in slot order. We will lose every eye, which is very unfortunate. Herson, Copium. Hold up, tiles bought by me are cheaper. Why are my allies like the smallest players in the entire game? I guess there is a Portugal, it's even smaller. These are, this is not a particularly competitive lobby, huh? U-Burrow is like the biggest threat. That's how you know this is a small lobby. Raiders, Herson. Really. Free inquiries for frauds? True. Okay, let's see here. What's the result? I did get an extra trade-off capacity. Cool. I'm gonna send it from here because the city needs the food. Like, I'm building these mines that I'm not even going to be able to use. I don't have the population yet. I think I might already have penguins. I do. So I'm not going to take that deal. Oh wow, I have a lot of prod overflow here. I'm just gonna go with Com Hub. The city also wants a Com Hub, probably. Like here-ish, I guess. Here would increase the adjacency on this, but it also squash my Cahokia Mound, which is not great. Whatever, I'll do this. Let me see here. Do I have 2 theater squares? Maybe I want amphitheaters. I don't know, dude. I gotta figure out what to put in that slot. Aesthetics probably ain't it. I want to put in Whistle Bank in a moment, but I gotta actually send some traders to my allies first. It's gonna be a while before they start sending trade routes to me because they're not getting to the Whistle Banking card anytime soon with like 40 culture per turn. Hungary has his unique unit, judging by the 44 city defense strength. I'll keep an eye on him. Okay, this 1 tech per turn pace might be hard to keep up at this point. I need to get the Eureka for building a lumber mill. Despite the fact that I'm much bigger than like all the other players in the lobby, not much bigger than all of them, but like I'm probably the largest player. I'm not actually having like that crazy fast pace of a game relative to my usual pace. I think it's just a weaker lobby than normal. Next turn, I trigger this Eureka for Humanism. This will complete the Civic, by the way, because I have Pen, Brush, and Voice. I get 50% progress instead of 40% for triggering an Inspiration. I need to scout up here and see what Hungary is up to. Okay. Well, there goes my 1 tech per turn pace. Triggering a Eureka gives me still all those extra yields everywhere. Or extra, what is it, unit XP. Oh my god, somebody crashed and I think I chain crashed. What is this? Bruh.
No
What is
way.
happening?
I
What's
appear
happening?
to have crashed after whoever else crashed first.
Who's
Somebody-
Portugal?
I'm crashing too.
Well played,
Oh.
and yeah, I win.
I don't even know if he's done with the ads yet. I don't know. Twitch is very mean to my subscribers sometimes. We have to do the turnover. What do I want here? Market, campus grants, workshop. City is a lot of prod. Could one turn a dam here, but I would lose my Goki amount. Do I have a good tile to put the observatory on? I didn't actually finish my turn last time. Where do I put the observatory? I mean, it's just somewhere around here. I guess just here. Fuck it. I think I already have Amber. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'll put the dam. Ludwig gypsum. Damn it. He actually has luxury resource variety because he's on a different continent. Gives me salt. Fuck it. 2 envoys for another luxury resource and some vision. Why not? Not like there are any blue city-states in this lobby that I care to put envoys in. I don't think there are any blues. I mean, given everybody else's science numbers, I would assume there are no scientific city-states. Like, they would be higher if there were. We have pretty solid production for this turn, by the way. We're going to be on like 340 production or something. Like turn 60, which is solid. Our science is actually kind of low, but that's just 10 Russian voice Golden Age dedication plus no blue CS for you. Takes a little while to get our science up. Um, Switch off of that. I assume Hungary's military is mostly levies. They have 500 milli score, but they have like no great general points. Hungary gets a bunch of extra envoys for levying city-states, so if he's just levied a bunch of them, that could be like all of his military right there, but I still am like a little nervous and I just want to like have a little bit of scouting done over here if I can. Like have something posted lookout. My science is spiking because I'm running all of these campus research grants to get my hands on some great scientists. Why it's only like 160 per turn. Debating whether or not I take this or pass it. Like, it's not great, but I don't know how quickly these will go otherwise. Okay. Somebody else is projecting like crazy. On Eureka. I take this, I can still afford the next one, right? 124 minus this, yeah. Hold up, +1 amenity in all cities. Specialty district. Want to get some more natural Eurekas real quick. Like building universities. And activate this guy. Like he gives 3 random Eurekas, but I want to increase the odds of it being cartography and square rigging. I could honestly just pick up astrology to help bluff my tech total so it doesn't look like I'm not the tech leader anymore. I need to pay attention to this. The next engineer is guaranteed to give wonder production. Is it best to rush for Feed the World Maya? Not really. I just don't even go a single holy site, so Feed the World wouldn't have done anything. It honestly might not be bad in vanilla where religion tends to be stronger. Just because Golden Age dedications are kind of unbalanced and monumentality is insanely good. But when playing with BBG, I don't think you go Feed the World Maya. There are better ways to play the Civ with the better balanced game mod. Like opening with your unique district. They're in the wrong order. Another person passed on the engineers. Okay. Do I have a campus next to a mountain anywhere? I doubt it, right? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the astronomy boost naturally for building a university adjacent to a mountain. Somebody's converting their cities to Catholicism. What's that? Just Zen meditation founded by Netherlands. They're spreading it around to get some amenities. Okay. Slow rollovers. Yeah, they're a bit slow. I didn't notice them being like particularly egregious. I mean, I can start paying closer attention, see how bad it is. Yeah, this is a bit slow. It's not like egregiously slow. I've had games where the rollovers are like 2 minutes. That was probably like, I don't know, 40 seconds or something. I get to build 2 universities, Eureka, next turn. And you get to build an armory. Uh, Gotta improve this. Next turn, I trigger build an armory and build 2 universities, and then I'll activate the Great Scientist that gives 3 random Eurekas. Did I do the Trebuchet Eureka? I probably could. Build 2 Trebuchet. Be 1 here, 1 here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Build an army, build 2 universities, build 2 trebs, and we activate this guy. Is it possible for me to build 2 crossbows? Not really. I mean, I could gold buy crossbows, but I don't think it's really worth it. I'll just gamble on the fact that surely it won't give me metal casting boost when I activate this guy. Surely. He gave me square rigging. I'll live with that. As long as I get at least one good one. He did give me metal casting, which sucks. And he gave me economics, which also isn't that great, because I could have gotten that one pretty easily too. But you know what? Square rigging boost. That's a good one. I was never going to get that otherwise. Intel agency. Let me go here, and then comm hub, I guess. Let me see here. Thinking that maybe I do just want a project for this guy. Get my hands on Galileo. I think Germany's trying to take it. He's gonna slaughter me on this, actually. So I give up on that. Person try to give me a Lux I already have. I can build a farm here next turn, because I get the ability to build farms on hills from the civil engineering civic. What's better about new Maya versus old? I don't get a penalty for settling cities more than 6 tiles away from my capital, at the cost of not getting a bonus for settling them within 6 tiles. And I get a combat bonus on all units, and that's kind of like it. Like +4 combat strength on all units that are more than 6 tiles away from your capital. You also get healing and experience points on all units upon completing a Eureka, which fine, I guess. I need to scout over here. And I guess I can use the trebuchet to do it, but I need to reveal better trade routes. I'm sure they exist. No longer suzerain of Yerevan. Kind of like the Salto's giving me though. Who is Jed? Has control of Muscat. Oh, it's Hungary. I'll take back control of this for the salt. Guy is gypsum, but again, I think he has every lux that I have a duplicate for. Just tragic. So he's not likely to trade me that. Unless he's feeling generous. Hungary's military score went down a lot, which implies that their military was, in fact, mostly just levies. And then those levies expired, and suddenly their military score dropped, like, immensely. I'm not going to have enough science overflow left to one-turn industrialization after picking up square rigging, I think. There's no way he passes on this. And this guy builds a bank instantly. I'd want to use him in the city. It doesn't even have a market yet, because then he'll build the market as well. Oh, he did pass on this. That's kind of crazy to me. Why did Germany pass on this one? And if he checked, he would know that the next scientist was being taken this turn. He didn't have enough points to get it. He should never have passed Galileo there. That was just a mistake. And he has such good land for it. Like, what? Why did Germany up here? Like, I'm literally sending Galileo up to his land because he has so many mountains. Gives me a bunch of science for activating him up there. Definitely a mistake for him to pass that. Just maybe being nice to me. He's just like, oh, maybe Herson wants this. Oh, a lot of foreign trade routes are passing through here. I can take this. Um... Should have moved the spy. How's it going so far? It's going all right. I'm probably the one who's in the best position in this game, I think. Let me check how many techs ahead I am of France. I'm 2 techs ahead of France up here. And over here, I'm like tied with Babylon, but the problem is he is way lower culture per turn than me. And I think that just means he's going to scale worse because he's not going to get the benefit of all of these civics. And also, I'm going to get Oxford University in all likelihood. I still can't one turn this, even after picking up printing for some more overflow. Unlucky. Great Zimbabwe here is good, I think. Entertainment complex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like thinking if putting it here is nice. It hits decent number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It wouldn't hit up here if I put it on this tile. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. It hits 6 cities. Talking out the AoE from the zoo that I'd be building here in a moment. I don't quite have any units that I could get to 3 promos for the nationalism boost. Although that would have been nice if I could. I had a bunch of free XP on units, but apparently not enough. I mean, surely if I pick up gunpowder, I can one-turn industrialization afterwards. I'm gonna feel really bad if I still can't. I don't know, bank? Fuck. Oh, this guy. I should have activated this guy. Guy builds a bank in a market instantly. Is Oxford that huge of a difference? Yeah, I mean, it completes 2 technologies instantly when built. And one of the things is that if your science is high enough, this probably won't really come to play this game, but if there are more blue city states, if your science is high enough, you get like a soft cap on the amount that you can actually research, where it's naturally you only complete 1 technology per turn. Because if you're on like 400 science per turn here, I'll just 1 turn every tech. And in that case, getting Oxford University would just put you 2 techs ahead for like the whole game, with like no way of somebody else like catching up. Because if you're just finishing 1 tech per turn via natural research, doesn't matter if they have double your science, they're not going to be finishing more techs than you. I guess that doesn't matter as much when you have such low science per turn across the game in total, just because there's like no scientific city states. It's like nobody's hitting that soft cap. So in theory, like you can just catch somebody by having more science per turn than them. But whatever, hold up. Let me see here. Ivory, plums. Bruh, I want these luck steals so bad. Oh my god. So much for 1 tech per turn pace. I'm gonna be like 99% of the way to finishing industrialization. I was trying to bank up overflow science by completing techs that cost less than my science per turn, because you get the excess that you generate as overflow, and it just stacks infinitely, and you can use this to finish techs in a single turn, even if they cost more than you generate in science per turn. But even after researching multiple cheap techs, I did not have enough overflow to finish this in 1 turn. Okay, this person should take this engineer, surely. And the engineers finally come into play. What up? Make a knight of my own. I'll make walls here, in part because I don't want to get randomly backstabbed by this guy, but mainly, I also get value out of it. Did this guy seriously just pass this engineer? Bro, what the fuck is this? Why did he pass? Now they're locked until one of these players starts generating engineer points. I don't even know why they have 0. They don't have a single industrial zone. Holy. They could just faith buy it too or something. But it's like crazy that the engineers are locked like this. And he passed it even though he's not getting this. Yeah. Now people in chat are pointing out now nobody's getting an engineer. True. Oh. Hold up. Fuck it. I just really wanted to get industrialization this turn to get a factory and get the +1 prod on all mines. Even if that meant that Galileo gets slightly less value in absolute terms. Activating him a turn sooner. I couldn't have gotten him onto this tile and still had enough points to activate him. Or still have enough movement to activate him. Wouldn't it be very common for the person in second place in tech to win if they could produce the spaceship parts faster? Yeah, if the player in first doesn't have high enough production. It really depends. A lot of the times it comes down to the tech lead, though, because it's just the way the meta is. It's actually quite doable to produce all of the tech or all of the projects as quickly as you unlock them. Like, you're usually, by the time that you unlock the exoplanet expedition, somewhere around here, it's pretty easy to have finished all of the previous projects. And you can usually finish the exoplanet in like 2 to 3 turns, depending on how big your city is. 2 is actually quite fast. More realistically, it's going to be 3 or 4. But it costs like 900 production, and the way that you get production high enough to finish that in like 3 turns is what is it? You go into democracy as your government, which gives +4 production on all trade routes. Then you slot in another policy card, whistle banking, that gives another +2 production on all trade routes. Then you send trade routes to an ally who has like an industrial zone in their city, so you're getting +7 prod per trade route. And ultimately, what ends up happening is you just stack 10 bajillion trade routes in one city, and it just pumps out the projects insanely quickly. Okay, somebody wants to do a 10-minute break. Classic. In CPL, the rules are that after 2 hours have passed, anybody can call for a 10-minute break. So we can just do the same rules here. I mean, it's been 2 hours since the start of the game. Hopefully, the rollovers aren't too long. Okay, that sounds good. I heard something being recruited over here. We're chilling. Buying military engineers, building forts for the Eureka, I suppose. It's Palace might be good here. Also tempted by Casa for 3 gov titles. but I don't know. The Rapa Nui tile improvements over here giving a lot of culture. Hold up. So he had a Lux I didn't have. Dies. Amber for... They already have tobacco and sugar. Trade it for tea. I go observatory here. Sure. Oh, there's a +5 down here. What am I doing for era score? Just hoping I get the wonders, right? That's kind of like the main thing, I think. I also get era score for extracting artifacts in a moment. I'll get era score for training my first unit that needs iron here. I can get era score for forming up a ore as well. I have plenty of things. I have like 5 turns left to do it too. We should be good. I need to get to build 2 forts Eureka, by the way. I'm just making a knight here just so that I have a knight to raise my city center strength. Don't get blindsided by anything. I need to reveal this city down here, and for that I need open borders, which I get automatically if he just renews. Build Renaissance walls for the Eureka. Yeah. He has 1 iron. Oh, I need to reveal this so I can send this trader. This is bothering me. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. I finished the wonder on rollover. This one, Great Zimbabwe. That'll help. Germany is a good trading partner generally because they get extra districts in all their cities, so you can like send trade routes to them and you get extra yields. Oh my god, I am getting so many scientific city trade routes. Science ally trade routes. It's like crazy. This is actually kind of insane. Bro is feeding the hell out of me. What the? Why is Faithless here? What, the player Faithless looting in my chat? Because he's a huge fan of me. Everyone is. even if they pretend not to be. Okay. I should have made a military engineer, actually. I need the Sierika for building 2 forts. Let me try to get the Eureka for building some neighborhoods. That's where I would have put the city's industrial zone if I ended up going for it. I think I did place that before the relobby, and then we relobbied and I redid the turn, so I didn't have it placed anymore. Honestly, I can use this guy to check down here. Curious if there's another city-state I haven't met. There's Casa de Contratacion being built by Mr. Continent Split. Gives a bunch of extra yields on cities settled on a continent other than your capital if they have a governor in them. This guy has 4 continents within 5 tiles of his capital. Must be nice. Getting infinite amenities from all of your luxury resources. How many antiquity sites are there here even? Okay, I have a good number of them. I can easily get this archaeologist to excavate 3 of these. Sure. Okay. City could go for an observatory down here, I guess. I need to make more builders, but for that I need to put in the policy card that gives extra charges on new builders. I'll put this here. Go factory. I'll put in the policy card for extra charges on new builders in a moment, I think. And then pump a couple out. Just remember the city can buy districts. Crazy. Oh, the engineers might go soon. Oh, there's a Wolin. Alright, we hit our golden age via this wonder finishing. And if we didn't hit it through that, I don't know, we would probably move this. And could we even form a core? I'm not even sure we can, actually. Whatever, we could get it with envoys somehow by like levying a city-state or declaring war on someone and tying them in a city-state. If we miss this wonder. Like, there are plenty of ways for us to generate a lot of air score in one turn. Do you enjoy zero food, never at 10 pop? Then maybe go ancestral on the Civ. True. The Civ is so much better with what is it? The building that I went for, audience chamber, is so much better than ancestral on Maya. Getting the extra amenities and housing in cities with governors. The housing is so important. Up, I gotta put this in. Something like this. Hold up. Oh, that's error score. Build some neighborhoods. Oh, I can't actually afford to faith buy a neighborhood. Wait. I thought I could. Uh-oh. Put a neighborhood up here. Get that Eureka for building more. So much for the 1 tech per turn pace. Even though this leader is like one of the least transformative leaders of the new ones in terms of how they play the game, because it's basically just, you know, a regular Maya build order, except you don't have to like squish your cities together within 6 tiles of your capital. I don't have a single Maya VOD on my YouTube channel upload at all, so technically this is still like, you know, fresh content. People can see me play Maya for the first time. I have played Maya on stream before, I just didn't end up making a YouTube video out of it. Like, I just never uploaded the VOD. Yeah, what's the ideal amount of cities on the Civ? It's basically as many as you can settle while keeping like almost all of your cities ecstatic is generally the rule of thumb for Civs across the board. It's like if you can, the more cities you settle, the harder it is to keep your amenities up. You want all of these to be showing +5, which I do not have, but you know, it is what it is. Can't always be super precise with this. If I am able to trade my luxes, I might be able to get to +5 actually. If I could get a marble and pomegranates for sugar and tobacco here, that would do it. Oh, guy doesn't have extras anymore, he just traded them. I've already tried to trade for the dyes multiple times, and he doesn't seem to want anything I have. Okay, that's the ballistics Eureka. I also got sanitation. Let me see here. Reform the coinage, sure. I can go another military engineer, build some railroads to boost my trade route yields. Actually, this is when I spam builders, right? Yeah. What do I do with my envoys here? Maybe I should have taken control of Brussels earlier. I had nothing better to spend my envoys on. You can't select any era dedication? Oh, never mind. Okay. The guy had some random problems here and then fixed it. Let me see here. This guy just got enough points. Like, Norway just now got enough points for the engineer. He hasn't passed yet. Did I get them both? Oh my god. Holy. Huge. Huge, actually. I didn't hear the recruitment sound because I was so far away from my cities. I was like, oh, did I miss that? No. We're good. Chillin'. What's this new Maya do? It's just Maya, but they get a combat bonus and don't have the extra yields from settling far away or close to their cities. They don't have the yield penalties for settling far from their capital, and they don't have the bonuses for settling close to it. Just get combat bonuses instead. But I don't know, industrial zone. I can build my workshops faster for Da Vinci. I do not really care for this. Ban IZ? That would be annoying. Why would you ban IZ? Just to shoot the people who are already down? I mean, it might actually be to my benefit to ban IZ if, like, other people, like, this guy might not have a factory, might not have a industrial zone with, like, a power plant built. But I feel kind of bad about banning them. And also, I just want to see big numbers. So, fuck it. Yeah, it wasn't going to pass anyway. Ban industrial zone is so goofy. Why is the guy who definitely does not have his factories yet vote up on ban industrial zones? Because he doesn't even have an industrial zone anywhere. He's like, oh, I'm a genius. I don't have any industrial zones, so I'll ban making buildings in them. Like, brother, if you don't have a factory yet and you're banning industrial zones, you're like throwing. Okay.
It is not.
Okay. Let me switch this up. Okay, I can one turn this. I was like, I should be able to get this town to one turn. Where can I go Big Ben? I saw Big Ben over here, but... yeah, sure. Gave replaceable parts boost, okay. Okay. We go for a workshop now that I get +3 culture on all of those. You can see all the frauds that were relying on free inquiry have been exposed. Now that they no longer have that golden age dedication, their science dropped. Like baby Tresus is no longer keeping up with me at all. He was relying on the fact that his commercial hubs gave science, and now that they don't, he is nothing. He is nothing, and he will always be nothing. I can do another city rename request. I saw one in the queue just now. Tokai Teo Steppe. Clearly a reference to the famous Japanese horse Tokai Teo, who won the Arimakinen in 1993. after a year-long hiatus. And not a reference to the anime girl that bears the same name. Okay, what text am I gonna get from Oxford? It's not gonna give me celestial navigation. I'm just too lucky for that. It's gonna give me like flight and steam power. Okay, it gave me sanitation and replaceable parts. I can live with that. Cool. Thank you, Oxford University. Oh, what is this? Did he say anything when leaving? I was deafened, so I didn't hear it. Let me undeafen and ask him about it. Did that guy say anything when leaving? I was
He
deafened.
spoke on the chat. He said that someone came up.
Ah. I did not see that. Oh, I should get this Eureka, by the way. Own 3 cores. What am I doing? Oh. I should promote this. I got a promotion because I've triggered so many Eurekas. How do I get the own 3 cores? Like, there's got to be an optimal way to do this. There is a city state down here. I was right. I was right to go down here and check with this. Nay, there was a yellow city state. Would have been nice if I had known that sooner. It doesn't change much, but I get a bit of extra gold. Okay, here's where I kind of just pull ahead. Although I do have to deal with the fact that this guy is like going culture victory up here. Trader unit is available for a promotion. Curious. I have 3 cores in your military. Hold up. Let me bank up some more overflow. Go Cuirassier. Oh, I can't even get a card in for extra prod towards cavalry because I don't have the civic down here that gives it. Oh, armory. Hold up. Do I go here just so I can chop out this wonder next turn? I think I do. If this lets me finish Big Ben next turn, then it's really, really good, because then I can just gold buy my ores here. Probably want to leave this city's district slot open so that I can build a whatchamacallit, an aerodrome in a moment. I should have chosen to promote this. Next turn I get to form 3 cores, probably by like gold buying cores here after chopping in the Big Ben city. This gives me it increases my treasury by 50% immediately upon production. I think it might be 100% in the base game, and then BBG nerfs it so it doesn't double your gold, but only gives 50% extra. Still really good. That's not the main reason you build it. It's actually just because it gives you an economic policy card slot, which is insanely good. Like the best color policy card slot, typically, other than wild card, obviously. There we go. We got the have 3 cores in your military boost. I'm gonna have a lot of cultural overflow, like maybe enough to like 1 turn ideology. It's a lot now. They just researched 2 very cheap civics in a row. Honestly, one thing I had not considered is the extra XP you get every time you trigger a Eureka working on spies is like really good. Like the fact that my spies have not actually completed any siphoning missions and yet they all have promotions is like super nice. Sure, governor title. Randomly checked that screen and saw that it was available. Cool.
Yo, Jet, why the fuck do I have so many tiles near? It's like... Oh, never mind. It just looks like I culture bumped, but it's just...
I can deafen. Wait, somebody in my chat, please, Cat, you're talking about Tokai Teo, the anime girl, having a hot voice actor. That voice is like one of the most obnoxiously high-pitched ones in the entire Uma Musume series. I am slightly suspect of somebody who would find that hot, but I don't know. Well, I have not actually seen the voice actress. Who knows? And honestly, maybe I'm just being discriminatory against short women. But she has like a really, really high-pitched voice. In the anime. Hold up. What do I want here? Going down for vertical integration. Is it possible for me to get a whatchamacallit? Enough science here that I would be able to one turn this tech. Maybe chopping here finishes this? No. Maybe I get my luxes up through trading? Pomegranates, surely. Surely this guy trades me his extra pomegranates. There's gotta be some way to get my science up enough here. DC Herson. They just want to concede the game. I'm dropping my 1 tech per turn pace though. I might have been able to just buy a was it research lab and maybe that gets my science high enough. Maybe locking specialist slots. I'm sure if I had an infinite turn, I could dredge up enough science to get this down to 1 turn. It would likely just be me gold buying a research lab, then locking science specialists in a bunch of cities. So that takes time. When will you bring down CPL? I've kind of, in a way, I've kind of already brought it down. The player base is smaller than it was before, but I don't know. I'm more of a build things up kind of guy, not so much a tear things down guy. Gotta believe in the CV. They're talking about it. Okay, they're pausing to discuss conceding the game to me. Like, I'm aware this is like the only way I don't win, is if I'm somehow not able to stop Ubero CV. It's culture victory. Let me undeafen.
Yeah. Person policing me.
I think you have a veto, so
I mean, yeah, but if like you guys have had enough, then I'm not gonna hold you hostage for a hypothetical win. Like if you guys wanna quit, then I'm all for it. But it's a
So-
Herson police kind of situation.
I don't know how we do it in this lobbies.
Just if everybody puts plus, then I win the game. Giga chat.
Okay, looks like that's not happening. We're not on pause.
Then again, if you guys wanna leave, then I'm not gonna keep you hostage. Like that's against my morals.
I don't know. Think of all my viewers that might want to see me run you down with a bajillion tanks.
Bro, not the police, man, not the fucking police.
Don't they have something? They Then you have to consider them in your moral calculus. Dropping this because it's too far away to work for any of my cities. Lake hungry, bro. Better sight I've never seen. Um. see here. Okay, we got close to theming, but we're one off. This one has 3 industrials, but 2 of them are from me. In terms of artifact. Okay, let's see here. Isn't this a CPL FFA game? No, this is being hosted in my own Discord server, so it's not in CPL. So the rules on CC are just whatever I say they are, to be honest. If I attack this guy, I'd probably want to go up through here just because it's slightly less expected than going in a straight line at him. I can't go until tanks because he has his unique unit. Imperial Guards or whatever are just too strong to fight with industrial era units. Not like I would have fought him earlier if he didn't have his unique unit. I would probably still wait until tanks. Just the Herson classic. Okay. Build 3 military academies. What do I have currently? I currently have 2. So put me at 3 when this finishes. That means I get fascism next turn. Here, this will increase the adjacency of all these districts. Okay, it's totalitarianism boosted. This is also too far away to work, so I'll just chop it. Okay, aerodrome. $500 science is crazy. Yeah, it's just research labs for you. And having high amenities. I don't even have +5 amenities everywhere, actually. You know, it's just being good at the game. Giga Chad. I also have a bunch of bonuses to science because I'm playing Maya. It doesn't show on here. When I press... One thing I hate on the Civ, this Empire Lens does not show me my campus adjacency. It just shows the housing. Like, this is a +2. This is a +3. In BBG, instead of getting +2 adjacency on your campuses for every plantation, you only get +1. But in exchange, the plantations themselves have science on the tiles. Right, I get +2 science on plantations for having an adjacent observatory, which is not actually stronger than the base game version because every point of adjacency you would have on these would get doubled by a policy card. So taking 2 adjacency off of the district, or taking 1 adjacency off of the district and then adding 2 to the tile is actually net neutral in terms of your actual science per turn. Hold up. Biplane. I'm gonna go over here and improve that. I need to remove this and then build an oil well. Okay. Fine. I'll use this to form an army in a moment. I need to get a general that actually works on more advanced units, though. Person's still in Merchant Republic? Wait, they don't have a modern era government yet. They've had higher culture than me for most of the game, so it's interesting to me that they're further behind in the civic tree. They probably just didn't trigger as many Eurekas as I did. I also was in Penbrush and Voice during the second era, which they might not have been. Penbrush and Voice gives you 10% extra progress on every inspiration you trigger. So it's me triggering the boost for like every single inspiration here, aside from like mass media nationalism. That could be why I'm ahead. I can tell by looking at the little circles down here. He does not have as many civics as I do. Maybe just going straight rock brands rather than tier 3 first. I mean, but then he would be further ahead of me in the tree, not further behind. Right? If you skip these, you would go up for Cold War. I mean, my point is that he doesn't have Cold War yet. Like, it would show him further ahead in the atomic era here. Somebody said sus rollover, but that really wasn't that long. Let me do this to get the card for cheaper upgrades. I'll activate this guy after upgrading this. Okay. Wait, that was not owned by the city that I thought it would be owned by. I'm actually going to go improve this. Chop went to the wrong city. Whatever. Guy is having a city slipped. Funny. Another military engineer. I do need to build more railroads. Scout my ally down here. I need to get a general that actually works on modern era units. Next turn, I'll swap in the policy card for cheaper unit upgrades. Swap out the policy card that works for siege unit, getting extra prod towards them. I don't need that one. I move that there so that it doesn't get booted out the moment I conquer a city. We're going for advanced flight next. Okay, turn that into an army. Fuck, I'm 2 turns behind on tech, he says. Yeah, hold up. Let me just... get that there. And make an observation balloon. Oh, Diploviz with all civs. Yeah, I should project this. Hold up, this merchant gives me basically extra combat strength in all my units. I'll be in a roundabout way. On level of Diploviz with everybody. It might have been worth it to even project it here. Am I winning? I am doing fine. He said, I like to watch you when you stay, but you don't respond. Yeah, sorry. I just have a lot to do every turn, so I don't always end up reading chat. Nah, I also need to project for general and Viz merchant. True. Okay, let me see here. That was almost bad.
Wait, I just entered democracy and I can't put any. Oh, never mind. It just bugged for a second.
Okay. Hold up. Okay. I don't have a spy on him right now, but I get one next turn. I moved one. I actually had one in this city in Amboise, but I moved it up to Dijon, so it didn't get booted out when I conquered Amboise. So this will appear, then I'll get the Diploviz from that. And hopefully I can get this guy and this guy. Let me do the Diploviz real quick. First move I do next turn needs to be setting up the Diploviz with the spy. Why don't you religion for a quick lead? You never tried that? I don't know what you mean by why don't you religion for a quick lead. Like, it's just not optimal on Maya, I think. It's really good on some other civs. I do that a lot on other civs, actually. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Oh my god, what is this? What happened to the... Oh, no, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. I was like, for some reason, I was looking at the engineer and I thought, is that the merchant? What, did the merchant that I wanted go? The answer was no. No, they didn't.
Villain.
Village fields from pillaging are better. I'm gonna keep this guy here. I don't think this guy's likely to actually pillage me. He might not even realize. They were at war. This was just, he was roped into it when I declared on his ally. Guy's asking for help from Hungary. Oh, I gotta go shoot this down here. Let me see this. Culture victory. He's not that scary yet. 291 tourism per turn isn't that big a deal. I need to get to advanced flight here and start killing all of his shit with fighters. I think that's the tipping point usually. You have a lot more science than somebody. I don't even have that much more. I'm only 3 techs ahead. But yeah, let me activate this. Dude, I have... So many people are running steel tech on me. It's like crazy. Okay, this guy actually upgraded these units. I do think he is planning to fuck with me. Yeah. Uh, yeah, okay, I thought he'd take that slam. Oh. Oh, I need a stadium here. Alright, cool. I have so many combat bonuses. +4 from my Civ bonus, and then I have +3 from having the Diploviz merchant giving me intel on everybody. I also have +5 from fascism, but this guy is fascist legacy, so it's not really an advantage. Oh, I should have moved the observation balloon back. Oh. Let me move that there so I can upgrade it. I need it to be in friendly territory. It won't let me upgrade it. Classic. Okay. This is kind of a
Yeah,
crazy amount of
I'm
units
not
here.
gonna. I got the Great General, like a current one, but I don't think I'll be able to defend against planes.
Yeah.
I think it's like I'm building some aerodromes, but it's on my dog shit city, so. Man, the Great Merchant fucking was the. I was so unlucky actually. So CC to Norway for religious victory. I think they're pretty close.
Surely.
I'll surely get it. Just 5 more turns. I had a dream.
He is not actually close.
Wait, I don't know how it works. How are you vis on me if I have like 3D times upgraded spies on you? How are you on +3 on me? I don't get that one.
I mean, it caps out at just your highest level spy. Having multiple doesn't increase your Diploviz.
So I'm even then that should be +6. If you got like a normal spy, that's just +3 for you and another +3 for merchant, right?
Yeah, I have +3 for merchant. Then I have a spy that has 2 promos on you. And what you have
I
a
thought it
spy
was
that's
3.
what?
I thought it was 3 promos.
You only need 2 promos to get the max level Diploviz.
Damn. I didn't know. I even have a spy that lowers your own levels, but I guess that doesn't work. I have 2 spies that lower your levels actually.
Yeah, those don't work on the Diploviz missions, I suppose.
Yeah, I am not defending against planes. There's how much do they deal to my, like, say, Imperial army?
The
check.
Imperial Army, it looks like they're doing like, I don't know, like 30 HP. It's actually not like
Mm,
that fast that they kill them, but
I mean,
I mean,
that's
if I'm
3 attacks
yeah, if
for
I'm
a unit
shooting like
that I cannot deal with in any way, shape, or form. I mean,
yeah, it's just eventually they'll get whittled down.
is the anti-air gun like legit, or is it a troll?
It's like okay, it does something. It's not great. It's usually like the reason you'd use an anti-air gun is because you're bot tree and you don't have like access to fighters. It's just worse than fighters would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
take a while to get my fighters.
But yeah, if you want to concede, then go ahead.
I look at your land. I know you have such a low production. Like, I think, how much do you have?
My prod, it's 880. It's not like great.
838. That's exactly not that low. But I'm stupid and I left. Well, I don't know if it's a good idea. I left.
I think it's
Herson
because
for
wait, my prod should
defense.
spike massively. I finished my stadium this turn. Okay, it went to 930, but that's still not like crazy.
That is not crazy at all. No. I mean, oh damn, well, that's a wow. Yeah, I can't deal with planes. I can try if you want to play it out, but
No, I mean if you don't think you can hold, then you feel free to CC. I'm not gonna like hostage
I
you.
cannot hold. I got biplanes now. I don't think biplanes are gonna cut it. I mean, you got an anti-air gun. Fear me.
I am being attacked by a Hungarian levy. So
Ooh.
yeah, maybe
Well,
maybe
maybe-
I don't hold.
Yeah, maybe that tips the scales.
Opium.
Bro, the +4 actually, like that's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, +4 is not a small combat bonus. That is quite
That's a
significant.
Gorga bonus, almost like. That's a lot. He's spam anti-air, like Oh, there was a fucking blue CS all along.
There was?
Yep.
I have no envoys in it.
No, me neither. But Portugal declared them. It is all the way down, right?
Oh my god, there is. There is a blue CS.
There
Wait,
is a
only
fucking
4
blue
people
CS.
have envoys in it. Bro.
I can't even use it because my man declared war.
Wait, that's crazy. Yeah, you can see I have 0 envoys in it.
Yeah. I feel like I had such good stats for no blue CS, but oh my, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I would be like an extra 1 tech ahead at least if I had the blue CS compared to where I am now.
I mean, I also had some close calls, you know. I don't think it would be so cut and dry, but I mean, you got Oxford, yeah, maybe. Norway is trying to goon my cities, but they have to get through 18 pop cities with my religion. I don't know if it's gonna work out.
Can you explain to me why our mutual ally is plugging the choke points to defend your cities?
Because I'm the underdog here.
Bro's protecting that city.
Oh, La Rochelle is gonna be fine, yeah.
The extra XP and healing when triggering Eureka's is nice. The XP goes
Is it
on the
really?
spies, by the way.
Oh, that's busted. That's the only thing that's busted. Like, isn't it
It's
like
actually, yeah, all my
2
spies got a
experience?
full free promo from just triggering Eureka's.
Yeah, but dude, 2 experience for
It also goes on to scouts and is doubled by the policy card, but you
That's
actually
useful.
you don't trigger that many Eurekas early.
I mean, it sounds useful, yeah.
Herson, where traitors? You've been sending me
No!
free all game.
I am sorry.
Hey, that's my guy. What are you doing to him? Hey, come on now, ally. Why did you let that fucking horse get in? That was not very cool.
We were discussing the CC earlier, and then we just keep playing.
Oh, yeah, we can for sure. Yeah, my biplanes that are coming in a while are not gonna be enough.
What up? What do I
And I
have?
don't have enough stadiums. And that stadiums fucking encampments. Like I'm building stadiums in some cities. So it's like
Range bombardments do nothing. They're based on your strongest range unit, and I never bothered making one. What up? Airstrip was the idea here.
But yeah, my units are you gonna get
You get a promo
killed
on
by
this
your
by
planes? I don't think I defend. There's no way. You got so much artillery, and I can't get to it. Yeah, it's I'm down to CC.
Okay. Let me see. I mean, maybe you have a culture victory in like 2 turns, surely.
I focus too little on culture.
I don't
'Cause
think
I-
you would have won if you had. So it doesn't.
I mean, it was at least this way I had a chance if I went straight for steel instead of computers. And maybe I could have gone the way, just build no military and win very fast, but I don't know. Or maybe not build my science infrastructure. But yeah, this is a
Yeah.
CC situation.
All right, GG.
GG.
Ubero is the name to
Oh,
play
GG.
on Eleanor, France.
One of my best games, I feel like. Played really good. But
Yeah, you were bigger than normal. I was saying, wow, this is such a strong lobby. The Ubero in the lead. That's how you know this lobby's like stacked.
bruh, come on now. This is the first time in a while I've played without whip. It improves my abilities a lot, being sober,
Sobriety does tend to help, yes.
apparently. Such a good game.
Yeah, I am getting like an
It didn't-
enormous amount of trade routes from both my allies. I am
Dude,
not
it is
sending.
it is criminal. I'm feeding you like 13, and you're giving me 3. It's
Yeah.
worst
Oops,
ally.
Wow.
whoopsie daisy.
You're like 10.
Streamer fucking privilege, okay. Yeah, my this German is sending me. Wait, let me
I had a
check.
game earlier where I had to play against on me,
Euro.
and he barely beat me, and he was getting 50 trade routes from the Ottoman ally who had just conquered
Yeah,
another like a player. Was like, oh, I have to go, and then the Ottoman
I
guy
was
swept
there.
in
Come
8
on,
the
Matt.
cities.
I was there. That was not my proudest game, but yeah, I was there.
All right,
I
well,
just walked around that game. It was a really good game.
yeah,
You-
GG.
you
I
were
won. They're just giving up.
Uncharacteristically
me,
small, I
I've-
gotta say. Like I don't feel like it was that big, but you were a little bit small, I
I'm
gotta
like
say.
6 techs ahead of Baby Tresus.
For
and
your
Ubero can't
standards.
go for a culture victory in this position. This is like the only other big threat to me.